The Tiger in the Car. Steve Harvey. The Awakening of the Tiger in the Cold Streets of Cleveland, Ohio. A little boy walked through life carrying two battles, poverty and a stutter. When he spoke in class, kids laughed. When he tried to express himself, words fought against him. Many people saw weakness, but deep inside that boy, something dangerous was sleeping. Not anger, not hatred, a tiger, a spirit that refused to die, long before the suits, before the television lights, before the private jets and the $1 million smile. Steve Harvey was just another man trying to survive. He worked job after job, anything he could find. He cleaned carpets, he sold insurance, he delivered mail, he boxed, he worked himself into exhaustion, and still, life kept hitting him. Bills piled up, dreams felt impossible. People told him to be realistic. Get a normal job. Stop chasing comedy. You're wasting your life. But every tiger hears the same voices before it becomes powerful. Voices of doubt, voices of fear, voices designed to keep ordinary people trapped. Steve had a dream bigger than his circumstances, a dream that burned inside him like fire, comedy. Not because it was easy, but because it was who he truly was. So he stepped onto small stages, tiny comedy clubs, half-empty rooms, drunk crowds, cold nights. Sometimes people laughed, sometimes they didn't. Sometimes he drove hours for only a few dollars. But every time he stood on that stage, the tiger inside him became stronger. Then life attacked harder, much harder. Steve Harvey became homeless, not for a week, not for a month, for years. Imagine that. A grown man with dreams, sleeping inside a car, a 1976 Ford. That car became his bedroom, his shelter, his hiding place from shame. At night, he parked near gas stations. He washed himself in public bathrooms, used sinks to clean his face, used a bottle of water to survive another day. Some nights, he cried, some nights. He questioned everything. Why is this happening? Why does life keep crushing me? Why does success feel so far away? But pain does something powerful. Pain introduces you to yourself. And in those dark nights, with nobody clapping for him, nobody believing in him, nobody saving him, Steve Harvey awakened his inner strength. This was the birth of the Tiger Path. He realized something most people never understand. Your condition is not your identity. A man sleeping in a car can still carry the mind of a king. A defeated person says, "My life is over." A tiger says, "This is training." Every rejection became fuel. Every painful night became mental warfare training. Every insult became motivation. The wilderness was shaping him, because confidence is not created when everything is comfortable. Confidence is built when life tries to destroy you and fails. Steve stopped seeing himself as a victim. He began to see himself as a survivor, a hunter, a man preparing for something bigger. Then one day, the door opened. One performance changed another. One audience became thousands. Thousands became millions. The tiger was no longer hidden. America began to notice him. The Apollo stage, national television, the Steve Harvey Show, Family Feud, radio shows, books, business deals, sold out stages. The same man who once slept in parking lots was now standing under global spotlights. But success did not change his memory, because real tigers never forget the jungle they survived. Today, people see the polished suits, the confidence, the expensive lifestyle, the watches, the luxury homes, the success. But behind the success is still the man who survived the cold nights inside a car. Today, Steve Harvey's estimated net worth is around $200 million. 200 million. But money was never his greatest victory. His greatest victory was conquering the voice inside that wanted to quit. That is the real tiger path, not becoming rich, becoming unstoppable. Steve Harvey's story teaches us something powerful. Life will test you before it trusts you with greatness. The struggle was not punishment, the struggle was preparation. Because a tiger does not become powerful in comfort. A tiger becomes powerful in survival. And maybe right now, you are in your own wilderness. Maybe life is attacking you. Maybe people doubt you. Maybe you feel invisible. Good. Because sometimes darkness is not the end of your story. Sometimes darkness is where the tiger wakes up. And when it finally wakes up, nothing can stop it.
This channel explores personal development and the deep psychology of how our emotions affect our lives. We teach you how to handle your mind so you can stay strong and energetic. If you choose to be a winner, don't walk alone. Subscribe, like, and share to join our community. Walk with us. Walk the tiger path.